Everybody, this is Deadwood here. Back here again with another video, but anyway, this is what if Deku had a guardian, and in part 3, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, let's just hop into this, because I don't remember what I was gonna say, and neither do I really care. So it's the first day of UA. He goes there, he's wearing the normal uniform, which I'm gonna say would look really weird with, combined with that mask, but yeah. So yeah, he walks into 1A, sees Bakugo arguing there. He just sits behind Bakugo in his pretty much normal spot, which I'm pretty sure is behind Bakugo. So yeah, and Bakugo doesn't really know who he is really. All I can think is that hair is very familiar, because his hair is still normal. Still got this regular hair, as you can see in this picture. And he starts leaning back in his chair, doing pretty much the same thing as Bakugo. And Ida is not real fond of this, because he was really talking to Bakugo about to not do that, and now the other one's doing that. But he kind of expected that one to do it, because he was doing it in the entrance exam. And Deku is not Deku, Ida is like, put your legs down, you disrespectful. Anyway, put your legs on the floor, you disrespectful people. This is a school. Deku just is kind of just looking at him like, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. All right. Okay, hold up. The only person who see Pedro is Midoriya. So yeah, Pedro just comes out and is like, you should probably put your legs down just in case the teacher walks in. And Deku's like, you right. So he just puts his legs down. Ida's like, thank you. And Ida goes to sit down. Everyone else comes into class. They're kind of chatting. Some people are trying to talk to Deku, asking why he's wearing that mask. He does not talk at all to them. He does not say a word. Like, he looks at them, because he's making them know that he hears them, but he's just not gonna say anything. Also, another thing before this starts, his voice is technically muffled since there is no hole where his mouth is, so his voice is muffled. His voice will be muffled. But yeah, Aizawa walks in, says something about, it took you 8 seconds to quiet down. We're gonna need to work on that. And he throws them the PE uniforms and says, go to the locker rooms and change. Some people ask why. Deku just stands up and leaves the room while people are kind of asking why. Takes the uniform and walks to the locker room. He gets there before pretty much everyone else, and he walks in, and he starts changing his clothes, because who would not take up the chance of changing their clothes normally without anybody watching them change their clothes? Alright? So by the time everyone else gets there, he's already in the gym thing. I forgot to say that Zoa would say something about meet him in the field A. And yeah, what's So like by the time they get there, he's like finishing up, like getting ready, and he walks up. He walks out to field day, and as I was there, and he's like, "Where's the rest of the class?" And he's like, and Deku is like, it says, because he says they're all back, is still in the locker room. And I was like, okay. So yeah, Deku's just sitting there kind of a bit. Later, the rest of the class comes out in like like a minute or two. And Aizawa points to Deku and says, "You come up here." Deku walks up there and Aizawa tosses him a ball. Deku catches it, and he says, "What was your how far can you throw in back in middle school?" And Deku like shrugs his shoulders because he doesn't remember. Because I'm not gonna make up like a random number and say, yeah, that's how far I threw it, because I'm not willing to do that. So yeah. But anyway, where was I? Aizawa says you can use your quirk while throwing this. So Deku, being him, summons out a baseball bat, throws it up, whoop, bam, hits the thing real hard. But that he's not done yet. He pulls out, like, let's say an Uzi with rubber bullets in it, and he fires like a whole magazine at it, and it goes about, like, let's say 800 meters, because I feel like that would go far. Like, you hit a baseball bat with it, and then you shoot an Uzi, which I don't know how much pressure force that thing has. It's like how hard it would hit that ball, but I'm gonna say it's like 800 meters, and that was a whole magazine of rubber bullets. That wasn't even a regular magazine. Like a regular magazine would have like the bullets in it. Those were rubber balls. So there was a lot more ammo than a regular like Uzi with regular ammo. So yeah. And then everyone starts getting excited for they use their quirks during this, and Deku doesn't really care. And then there's also something about expel. He will expel whoever gets in last place. And Deku's just like looking out, like, okay, alright. So he walks back. Everything goes pretty much normal, except Deku, let's say, he gets like third place because he's not exactly the strongest. But he does have a pretty good grip, I'll say, because technically he's been holding guns for a while. Also, very good, what's the word? I can't. Recoil. Recoil control. So yeah, that's why. So he was capable of hitting all those um, rubber bullets on that. Like rubber balls. They're not even bullets, they're like rubber balls onto that baseball, because I feel like if he shoots actual bullets at it, the bullets would just go through the ball and probably destroy it. So yeah. And let's say Mineta gets expelled because usually I don't remember Mineta, and if I do, it's when he's like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, anyway. So Deku goes back home next day. Um, he's there back at school, and he's sitting there. Class goes as normal until, you know, they feel stomping coming towards, like, the ground shake, and it was coming towards them. Deku's isn't really caring right now. And All Might comes in and says, I'm walking through the door as a normal person, and I'm gonna leave it off there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off there. Bye, guys.